Can I beat Five Nights at Freddy's 4 Night 3 while playing Clash Royale? Let's put that to the test. Alright, let's go. So last time we tried this challenge, it was just so dreadful. I had a hard time doing whatever the fuck's going on in my screen. So let's start off with playing a Hog Rider. So let's see what the opponent is using. He's using Log Bait, which is very interesting. Just gonna lock this. He is probably gonna go for a Princess at the Bridge, so I'm just gonna play an Ice Spirit. Oh, wait, he's playing a Sparky deck. Alright, we saw Foxy there. Just gonna place Skellies here and Hog at the left so that he can't. Oh, he already put down his Tink, but it's fine though. So he's playing a very solid deck here. Wait, I didn't mean to. Alright, we are playing very nice by far. If I succeed in beating Night 3, then I might try Night 4, but Night 4 is gonna be pretty hard. And I play my Hog Rider right into his Sparky, but that's fine. That was a trick barrel. Alright, good thing we have the Eval Musketeer for his Sparky here. That might be one hit. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna play a Hog Rider and predict his Scar, and never mind. Alright, so now what we gotta do is out-cycle our opponent. Wait, he missed. Alright, it's 2 AM. Things are going very good so far. Just gonna place a Musketeer at the back. And that was a trick barrel as well, so I'm just gonna place a lock. I missed one. Man. I'm playing so horribly. What? I think we lost, but we're still at 2 AM. Alright, low-key, I don't mind losing a few trophies in Clash Royale. I mean, I'm at the golden steps, so losing doesn't matter to be honest, but Five Nights at Freddy's, this is the real shit. Alright, we're playing against Isles Gabel. Let's see what he has for our Hog Rider plus Ice Spirit push. So if you have plenty of elixir at... Wait, was that breathing? Whoa, he's playing all the tricks in his book. And Foxy is inside the closet, it seems. Alright, just gonna wait for Foxy to go away, nice. Alright, we are locked the fuck in right now. Nice. Let me go back, place a Hog Rider as well. Get rid of these small creatures. And he's playing... He played a rocket for my Hog Rider. Alright, let's check on Foxy here. So I think we have plenty of time. Oops. Alright, I think both sides are kind of risky right now. Bruh, I did hear the breathing, but I was kind of confused whether shift or control was pressing the flashlight, so I kind of messed up right there. And he is cycling his rocket to my tower, and it's not even double elixir. So before I continue playing FNAF, I might as well just spank his ass right here. I will show you what a true 2.6 player is, without any hero cards. So that was a very weird placement of his miner right there, especially considering that we have our cannon placed already. Alright, we're gonna place an Ice Spirits plus Skellies, I think. Now we did outcycle him, so we're just gonna go in with our push here. He might rocket it. Yeah, he's gonna rocket it. So I'm just gonna outcycle him. That's gonna be one hit from the Hawk, by the way. I'm just gonna outcycle him by using these cheap cards, since I'm already back at my Hog, and he's cycling back to his Tesla. So I'm just gonna use my Musketeer here so that he can't use his Eval Tesla. That's gonna be like 2 hits from the Hog Rider. 1 hit maybe. Alright, 0 hits, but he is so low on elixir. So now what we do is we cycle back to our Hog Rider. We just ignore the miner because that doesn't do anything at all, basically. So I'm just gonna Fireball Little Prince to get some value out of my Fireball. And we got some extra value, so that's gonna be GG's. Alright, that's gonna be 2 hits from the Hog Rider. Alright, we go in again with our Hog Rider plus Ice Golem push. And it's GG's. Alright, let's do this again. So I think what I'm gonna do is... Alright, so we're 1 win away from getting our master ticket. So let's go. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Just gonna go in with our Hawk plus Ice Spirit. I feel like whenever you have Elixir at the first, whenever your first hand when you play the game, you have both the Hog Rider and Ice Spirit, or Hog Rider for Skellies, it's pretty much better to use both, because you might get some extra value out of those cards. Man, it's 12 AM. Foxy's already in the closet. This is gonna be pretty much a cursed run. That's gonna fully counter the wall breakers. Plus, he doesn't back up his cannon card, so that's gonna be it. Nice. That's not gonna lock in the tower, right? Man, he is using the Broken Bandit, so I'm just gonna play Hog Rider at the left side so he can use like a 50 elixir push on the right side. Just gonna place a cannon here plus Skellies to distract the dash. And he's playing Goblin Curse, wait. So I feel like... Wait, what? Man, I wasn't paying attention, man. I gotta lock in. Alright, we did defend his push though. Alright, so I'm just gonna use an Evolved Cannon here. Bruh. We sold. Man, the cannon ain't doing nothing. Alright, this is pretty much a dead game, so I'm just gonna commit myself to playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Man, I gotta lock in. Alright, 1 AM, you're doing so nice by far. He's giving us a good look, so... Oh, he even put the... He's even using the emoji. Man, Clash Royale isn't just about winning. It's about friendship. Like, the friends you make along the way. He's using a very interesting variation of log bait I've never seen before. So this is going to be a very interesting match here. It's going to use a cannon in case he uses a princess at the bridge. I feel like his only win condition is the goblin barrel, yeah. Just gonna go in here. Alright, he's using the golden knight. He might dash here. Alright, he he kind of wasted his dash, not gonna lie. So we will take it. 2 a.m. Foxy is not inside the closet. That is good news. Alright. Nice. Whenever I face log bait, I feel like the best play is to pre-fire the cannon, like pre-place the cannon, because basically his only win condition are cards like the princess and the goblin barrel. So by placing the cannon now revealed early, you can kind of pressure the opponent into not using any cards, like, if you know what I mean. And he's not using the evolved Dark Goblin. Alright, Foxy is not in the closet. It's 3 a.m. We're gonna use our evolved cannon here. Alright, that has to be reaving, right? Oops, we missed. Alright, we are so close. We are at 4 a.m. This is crazy. Foxy's not in the closet yet, though. Alright. Wait for him to go away. Bro, we might have this. I wasn't expecting for this challenge to be this easy, man. Nice. We are locked in. Okay, that was breathing. Good thing I didn't use my flashlight there, because I was kind of tempted to flashing right there. And I don't have the log in hand, but he is trying to bait us anyway, so that is nice. Just gonna use a log here since he uses Goblin Barrel as well. And we're gonna go to the left side of this house. Alright, that cannot be reaving. Nice. We are at 4 a.m. bro. 4 a.m. Lock in. Alright. Probably, yeah. Alright, 5 a.m. Bro, we are so close. Let me win, please. Please let me win. Alright, Foxy is inside the closet here. $5 a.m. Just gonna place a cannon here. Let me win. Let me win. Evil Musketeer at the back. Nice. We are so close. We are so close here. Please. Please. Let me have this match, please. Nice! Bro, I don't care about losing a good game. Good game, bro. I don't care about losing this match because we actually cleared Night 3 of Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Let's go. Alright, so I was considering ending the footage right there, but considering how fast we cleared this challenge, I think we might as well go for Night 4. So let's see how this goes. After playing this challenge, I feel like I should focus more on Clash Royale. Since for FNAF, it's all about the patterns, right? You go from left door to right door, backdoor to front. It's all like that. But for Clash Royale, it's always, there's no such thing as a pattern. It's always gonna be different. And also we're dealing with an Arena 1 deck. What is this? He's playing Prince Knight plus Bomber? And Lockbait too. I mean... Oh, alright, he's using a Arena 1 deck, but with the Broken Musketeer. That's gonna be interesting. Does he pop the turret? He does not. Interesting, considering how much damage he could have made from that one single tap there. That is not gonna pull the knight, but still, it's gonna be fine, I guess? I feel like the most important part of the challenge is to not